Hello, so it's me, James Pickett, sitting in my car again. Seems like it's this little ritual I'm on. Have you ever noticed that sometimes you have your best ideas when you're in the car? I was sitting in the car listening to an inner circle, listening to Dave Wood talk about how easy it is to bring people into his business, and how basically all it is you have to be talking to someone who is actually interested. If you're talking to somebody that's really interested, then it's easy to bring them into your business. But if you're talking to somebody that's completely closed-minded, it doesn't matter how good of a salesperson you are, you're not going to bring them in. I'm a really good salesperson. At Apple, I'm typically, one of the top 3. Here's the key. When people, it's an inbound call place. And so when people are calling in, they are pretty much already on the buying train. All I have to do is maybe do some upselling, things like that. And it's really easy. It really is easy when you're talking to somebody who is interested it's easy to get them and close them into your business, right? So I don't know what you are. I don't know if you're interested, if you're just watching this because you like to hear me speak or whatever. But, I was thinking right before I was about to do this video, and as I was turning off the audio, and I'm about to have to go in and do my 9 hours less the lunch, here into my work at Apple. And mark my words, it's short-lived. It's not going to be very much longer, but it is where I am right now. Anyway, I was thinking about a Family Guy episode I saw when I was stuck in Miami in the layover overnight, because they said it was weather, blah, 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 blah. We won't get into that. I will just say American Airlines sucks. But other than that, I was sitting there watching this video or this show, and if you've ever seen The Family Guy, then you know that Peter Griffin's just this complete jokester and everything like that. And I think it's his wife who has the workaholic father who owns his own business and is working all the time. Well, basically he works himself and has a heart attack or a stroke or a stress attack or whatever. I don't know exactly what happened, because I caught in right when they were in the hospital, and they were basically saying that he had to quit. And he didn't like that idea. He wanted to, had this mentality that quitting was for losers, and, that he was going to work until the day he died, and that's just the way it was, and blah, 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 blah. And maybe that's you. Maybe that you are one of those that just want to work your fingers to the bone, like a workaholic, clear until the day you die. Well, that's not me. It's not me at all. So anyway, Peter Griffin kind of coerced and everything like that. And what made me think about this is, you'll notice that I'm wearing a shorts and a t-shirt, which is fine, except, see, I've got these mosquito bites. Normally I wear jeans and my long sleeve shirt, but I got mosquito bites from when I was in Costa Rica. And when I wear the long sleeves and the jeans, it causes those mosquito bites to hurt. So I decided to wear shorts and a t-shirt. But I forgot to bring something to cover up, like a blanket. Because guess what? I work for Apple. It's a big company. And I don't have control of the thermostat. Well, Peter Griffin was showing his wife's father one of the benefits of being retired, and that was that he had control of his own thermostat. That he could, when he got cold, he could turn it up, and when he got hot, he could turn it up. Now, when I'm at home, I have that same choice. I mean, I've got my roommate, and we figure things out, but for the most part, it's always comfortable. I'm always cold inside Apple. Always. I always have a jacket. I almost always wear jeans, and today I'm going to freeze my absolute tail off. And I can't go home, even though I'm at work, like an hour early, because traffic's so bad. So I left 2 hours early so I could come up, eat, everything like that. Maybe have time to do this video blog that I was planning on doing before I even got started today. And anyway, I'm going to have to go inside Apple and work. I don't have to do anything, but I'm going to choose to go inside Apple and work and freeze my butt off, because I don't have control of my air conditioning. I don't have control of the heater. All I have control of is bringing my own clothes, and I kind of forgot to bring my extra clothes. So that's my fault. I knew what I was stepping into, but I just found it funny that, Peter Griffin was talking about the control of the thermostat being one of the reasons why being retired would be so much fun. Now, I think being retired would be so much fun because you could travel all over the world. I'm not like that person that needs to work, because basically what happened is the father-in-law ended up going crazy in the retirement home and ended up having to go back to work because that's just the way he is. I'm not built that way. I've worked long enough. I know I'm still young, but work's really not got me very much other than pain. You know, I worked a job before, and it was at another company, and they were really ruthless to their employees, and one of them was yelling at me and caused me to, you know, not paying attention because he was yelling at me so bad. I fell off the back of a truck and broke my elbow. I could call, you can call the fault on whoever you want, but bottom line is, if I weren't working at that company, that stress would not have been around, and I would not have broke my elbow. I've also had other stress-related injuries, so to speak, things that have been led on by stress, headaches and things like that. I've also known other people that have had stress-related headaches. Working for the man, so to speak, is stressful. So I am very ready to not need to have to clock in, and work my 40 hours a week and everything like that. I'm very ready to have a job that I just wake up and work the number of hours I need to and then go do whatever I want, and have complete freedom, not just freedom of my time, but freedom of financially, freedom to do whatever I want, whenever I want, with whoever I want. And that's my big dream right now, is to be able to do that, to do whatever I want, with whoever I want, whenever I want. So, anyway, the key is if this is you, and you're not like Peter Griffin's father-in-law, who just wants to work his fingers to the bone and basically work until he dies, if you're not him, and you're like me, and you're ready to find a way to not have to work your fingers to the bone, and then you actually get to do whatever you want, whenever you want, with whoever you want, then just join me. It's been long enough. You've been watching my blogs. You've been reading my blogs. You've been doing all kinds of things. Why don't you just join me and Z and just join us in the winner circle? Come on board. Just get in. Then get all in. And then get your butt to San Diego. Okay? I just got back from Costa Rica, and I'm going to San Diego in September. You need to join us. You just need to do it. You will be ever so thankful. It will change your life. And, just don't be a wussy and just get in.